welcome to another episode of Duke and Leon's School of Life, and I have with me Leon the Lopsided.
Lopsided, one leg shorter than the other, Duke.
Well, that's not what I heard.
I thought that. I woke up and I was freaking out, but I realised I'd gone to bed with one shoe on, so thank God. Thank God. I thought, fuck, I'm disabled, I'm waking up disabled. Anyway, no, funny though, I went to Tasmania. My third wife and myself flew to Tasmania. Very funny. So,
why don't you go anywhere with your second wife?
I went to hell and back.
I know we don't talk about her anymore ever since she went missing in Mexico, but...
Colombia, I think it was.
Colombia. Yes. Go on.
If I knew where she was. No, I don't want to know. Why am I even going back there? All right, so so the airport's, it's pretty good domestic flights. You do it all online, but you still got to go through security. So it's like I always freak out because, you never know what's going to happen.
Exactly.
Security. Anyway, so in Australia, as Australians know, but our overseas viewers might not be aware, they're very strict on biosecurity. So you're not allowed to take fruit from state to state, all right, for some reason. I don't know. It's some sort of apartheid
fruit
thing.
Flies. That's what it is.
Is it? Oh, yeah. Is that what it is? I thought it was
flies.
social. Anyway, so I get through, managed to get through the metal detector with my titanium penile implant, and I get through, and there's a guy in front of me.
And that's big. That's a big implant. That's like...
It's a lot of titanium. Yeah. Well, you know what? Now I'm thinking it's not fucking titanium. I'm thinking that cunt just ripped me off. Fucking, it's probably plastic. It's probably...
Lead.
No, lead. It's lead. It's leaching into my body. Oh, maybe I can blame him for my hair loss. You cunt. Anyway, so the guy in front of me, he's been pulled up. He's got a banana, right? And he's looking a bit embarrassed. It's in a plastic bag, but he seems all right about it. But the monkey who's traveling with him is so pissed. He's so pissed because that's obviously his banana, right? And it's his favourite banana. He's so pissed. And how they got it was there was a dog. There's those little beagles, and they sniff for fruit and explosives and shit. So the dog's pulled him up and got the banana, right? And the monkey's fucking just looking at the dog, and he's, you can see what he's thinking. You cunt. Is that all you do all day? Just fucking,
Look at this fucking moron. You can't even fucking speak.
You go picking on monkeys all fucking day, you cunt. Anyway, he's really pissed, and I'm thinking this is not going to go well. This is not going to go well because the monkey's starting to go
pretty well
off.
So far.
He's going off, and I've got my third wife. She's just gone through the metal detector. Luckily all her gold. Gold doesn't, it doesn't go off on the. So she's gone through, and anyway, just as I'm just about to grab it because I'm thinking this is going to go out of control, the monkey, he pulls out his fucking cigar, and what does he do? What do you think he does? Straight up the dog's ass. Oh, my God, the whole place has just exploded. There's, old ladies falling off their walkers, and I'm just going, quick, run!
Holding your ass.
But we had a good time. We went to that. There's a new. It's not new, but there's an art gallery in fucking Hobart, which is the Mona Roma. Have you heard about that? It's just out of control. Seriously, it is a spin out. Anyway, one of the exhibitions, you walk around and it's all got these tunnels and it's all underground and it's flippy. Anyway, walk around the corner and there's this big display, and it's about 80 vaginas.
80?
Yeah, 80.
You counted them, did you?
Yeah. Moulded, like casts, but not casts. Oh, they might be. I don't know how.
Yeah, they're human casts.
Well, I don't know how they do it, but anyway, it's vagina. And anyway, my third wife looks around. You know what she says? She says, I said, oh, they're vaginas. And she goes, oh, really? I thought they were dried pears.
But you know what the display?
They are dried. That's exactly what they look like.
You know what the display's called?
Dried pears.
A room full of cunts.
No, that's your funeral.
Exactly. Look, something funny happened to me. Well, it's not really funny, but you know the hot teacher that lives next door? to me.
Well, vaguely. I've only seen the photographs that you take
You
through
saw
your
it
window.
once.
Through your window.
Anyway, once a week, right, she puts all her G-strings on a Hills hoist. What's a Hills hoist in America? What are they called? A revolving clothesline.
A rotating clothesline.
Rotating clothesline. So she puts them all on there. And let me tell you, man.
How many? How many is she have? One for each day?
Heaps. No, there's more. It's like 2 for each day, right?
2? Why would she have to wear 2? Why would she swap?
She probably fucking, I don't know.
Oh, fucking, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, 2 for each day. And you look at it, and there's every colour of the rainbow. All these G-strings, every colour. She's even got indigo. Every colour of the fucking rainbow. And it looks like a tree from Magic Happy Land.
Yeah, Magic Happy
Happy Land. Yeah.
Dried hair land.
So I see her outside the other day. And she says to me, I think someone's been stealing my undies from the clothesline.
Yeah. Really?
Well, I said to her straight away, I said, don't look at me. It takes more than a pair of undies to climb over a fence these days. And
That's true.
Yeah, fucking hell.
True.
You got to climb over the fence, you get a pair of undies? Fuck
when
that.
you're 13, you just bounce over.
Yeah. And
or dig under. Dig under.
And then I said, look, I think it's your imagination anyway. And she looks at me and she goes, what makes you say that? And I said, well, no one's stealing my undies. And then I just remembered. It just hit me.
Yeah.
Her clothesline looks like a tree from Happy Magic Land.
Yeah.
My undie clothesline looks like it's from the land that time forgot. Or Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, and also because there's so much fabric on yours, it's rotating as well. So hers
The wind catches it.
Yeah. Well, hers, there's not enough fabric, so that just to stay still. Even in a gale, just stay still. And yours is spinning like a fucking flying saucer landing.
So my undies are like, those wind towers they have at the airports with that fucking windsock, yeah. My undies are like wind socks. They're spinning around.
Yeah, or if you're a sailing person, you'd say it was a spinnaker, which is the big sail right at the front. But anyway.
See, you learn something every episode.
Fuck yeah, and also on the plane. On the plane I wasn't too bad because I can sort of psych myself out. I mean, I'm looking at all the people and stuff like that. But then I started to flip out a little bit. And this is really, I know this is really horrible, and we're going to get a lot of bad feedback. But this is true. This is true. So in front of me was this really, really large woman. She was so large that.
Would you say fat?
No, I wouldn't say that, but I think a lot of people would.
Okay.
Anyway, so she had.
Would you say grossly obese?
All right, now we're going into fantasy land, all right?
Oh,
anyway, your fantasy land.
Yeah.
Anyway, so she was big. So, there was quite a lot of her was spilling
How big was she?
Well, a lot of her was spilling over the seats.
Ah, yeah.
When the woman came with the food cart, she had to
Play-Doh
negotiate.
big.
She had to negotiate. Anyway, I'm thinking to myself, I said, Leon, if the plane cracks in half and we're falling to earth, if I jumped on her back, right? If I jumped on her back and we slammed down into the ground, you know those. Have you seen those YouTubes where they have the big inflatable thing and the guy's sitting on it, and then they drive a car or drop something into it, and the guy goes boing and bounces up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking. So how high would I go? I mean, I wouldn't go as high as where the plane was, so I wouldn't be in the same situation. It'd be a lot less. So my chances of survival could be quite considerable. Yeah, I don't know.
Did you tell the hostess that? You should have said to her, fuck. Don't worry about me. If the plane's going down, don't worry about me. I'm set. I'm fine.
I'm sticking with the lady in 23D. I'm just kidding.
23 and 24D. Double D.
Is that really bad? Is that bad?
No, that's brilliant.
You think
that is brilliant?
Because I was thinking that is bad, but then I'm thinking, well, I can't help it. I'm a scientist. That's how scientists think.
Exactly. No, it's fucking brilliant, and I think we should look into getting a government grant for that. But you know what? I always thought, why don't planes have injector seats? And me and you had this conversation on our way to Europe once. I said, and it was heaps of turbulence, and we're just like hanging onto the seat, white knuckling it. And I said, why don't they have ejector seats? And you said, because they got a fucking roof, you fucking idiot. One of my mates came and we went for a walk, and she's really cool. This girl's really cool. We're going for a walk, and you know how I've told you about that old senile man up the street?
Yeah.
Anyway, he always waves when I see him. Dude, come over, because he wants to chat because no one talks to him.
Yeah.
Anyway, I see him when I'm with her, and I go, and I'm the one that waved because I'm thinking I want to go over there and freak her out.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah.
I want to go over there and freak her out. Anyway, he says to me, he goes, we go there, and he says, oh, my grandson bought me one of those space phones that you've all got.
Space phones?
Yeah, he's talking about a mobile phone.
Oh, right.
But to him, it's a space phone.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, yeah, that's cool. And he said, yeah. He goes, mate, my old Navy buddy, we've been sending telegrams to each other all day. And I said, oh, that's good. That's good, Bill. And then he goes, have you ever heard of Viagra? Yeah, in front of my female friend.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah. And he goes, bloody works, you know.
Jesus.
I said, oh, yeah. And then, get this. He looks at her and he goes.
No.
He goes, you'd be shaved, wouldn't you?
Oh, so he's just basically just gone he's gone in the world of porn and shit things that you buy on the internet. Oh,
yeah. God. So he goes, you'd be shaved, wouldn't you?
Jesus.
And she just looks. I'm looking at her, and she just looks, and she goes, are you talking about under my arms or my cunt? And he's got this look on his face, and he goes, I've got to go send a telegram.
Fucking hell, gee, really?
Yeah, so I basically live between him and the hot teacher with the undie tree.
So it's the sublime and the ridiculous.
Yeah.
My God, Duke. And I was talking to a friend of mine about the world IVF. It's the IVF dilemma. So there are actually in the world, or especially Western countries, there are fewer and fewer sperm donors who are donating more and more sperm.
Yes.
Now, it's interesting because I only started donating.
They're the super wankers.
Yeah, I only started donating about 3 months ago, and I reckon I'm up to about 800 litres, right, of donation. And I'm thinking, fuck, maybe I'm adding to the problem. So what happens So what happens is the more donations from the less people, then the what is it? You could be inbreeding. You know what? The chances of brothers and sisters hooking up and shit like that increases to the point where it's actually becoming quite dangerous.
That's right, and they don't know their brother and sister.
No, even though they look the same.
Yeah, they look like twins.
They look like twins.
But
isn't that amazing?
So you've donated 800 litres.
Oh, but just approximately.
So how many kids of yours are going to be out there? That's probably about at least 1,000, right?
Oh, I thought 20,000, but you think 1,000. All right, so 1,000.
Let's go half.
Let's just
halfway.
Go half.
I'll meet you halfway. 10,000.
4,000.
10.
Is that half?
No, half of your 20,000 is 10. So there's going to be 10,000
of
your kids
Fishers.
walking around.
10,000 fishes.
A school of fish.
A school of fish. But because those people are localised, it will be in the city. No,
In one suburb.
Well, no, but I mean, you'd be in one city or in one country at least. So if you lived in a low population area or country, the chances of inbreeding would be huge. So that's really interesting, isn't it? So
they say that's what happened in Tasmania.
Yeah. So what's the solution? What do you think? What do you think? You just have to limit them. What they're talking about is doing a universal database.
Put it this way:
they're trying to pick the super wankers and go, oh, here's a super wanker. No, sorry, you can't donate.
Put it this way: you've got Errol, our friend Errol.
Yeah.
Right. He lives in a housing commission.
There's nothing wrong with that, but yes, he does.
Lives by himself.
Nothing wrong. Well, there is. Yeah.
Hasn't worked a day in his life.
Yeah. Yes.
Uses tinfoil to wipe his ass because he's run out of toilet paper, so he used tinfoil. Yeah. And he donates sperm once a week.
Wow.
So someone's having his kids.
Yeah.
And who are the people that are donating sperm?
But you know what? They go through the catalogue and they just lie. And they go, heart surgeon, brain surgeon, IT genius, mining magnate. You know, that's just all bullshit.
Errol put on his?
Oh, well.
What he thought was really impressive.
Property developer.
Forklift driver. He thought that was really, because I am going to get my forklift license soon.
At some point. Oh, fuck. So, but that's a real problem. But anyway, it's not really our problem.
No, we're not going to be around to see all that shit, so who gives a fuck?
No, well, the bigger problem than that really is this whole breastfeeding thing. I know you sent me some news alerts. I'd call them alerts. Some people would say it's just that crazy shit that the Duke sends, but these are alerts because this is real. This is happening. Breastfeeding, first one.
Let me just
first one. This I fucking couldn't sleep after reading this. This is just so.
Let me do one. I want to do one as a man court. Can I do one as a man court?
Well,
let's go.
Can I bring a firearm into the courtroom?
Of course.
Good. All right, go.
Man Court is now in session with judges Duke and Leon.
All right, so this is a letter. This idiot has sent a letter to Annie's mailbox.
Yeah.
13-year-old son wants to breastfeed again.
Yeah.
And let's just compare Annie's answer to him to what our answer would be.
All right. No, I didn't read Annie's one. I got past the first 4 lines and I just threw it. I threw it in anger.
Dear Annie, my wife and I are expecting our 4th child. She is a firm believer in breastfeeding and plans to do so when our baby arrives. Our oldest son, Travis, now
yes,
that first problem,
yes,
was a 3-year-old when his first sibling was born. My wife continued to breastfeed him along with the baby and continued to do so through the birth of our 3rd child.
Yeah.
Until Travis was 5.
5. Well, that's. I think that's way too. He'd be going to school.
5, kindergarten. He'd be going at playtime. He'd go, where's mummy? Mummy, suck, mummy.
No, he'd be talking. He'd go to the canteen and say, can I have some milk, please? He said, what do you want, plain or chocolate? No, breast. Jesus Christ. And then he wouldn't be a target. He wouldn't be a target. No,
Travis is now 13 years old. A few weeks ago, he asked his mum if he could breastfeed like he did when he was little. He told her he remembers it. And loved how safe it felt. He said he wants to feel closeness with her again. You're not orgasming there, right?
No, I'm cringing.
Like it's a cringe. Oh, God.
No, it's a cringe. I'm just trying to not have my heart stop beating.
When she told me When she told me, I thought she was joking, but she was dead serious and had already told him yes.
Oh.
I do not agree with this and have expressed my concerns.
Expressed. That's funny. Expressed. He's trying to be. She's expressing milk to his 13-year-old, and he's expressing an opinion. Fucking idiot.
Travis is a boy in the middle of puberty who has suddenly become girl crazy. I cannot help but feel there is a sexual component to this.
Oh, really?
I had hoped her obstetrician would side with me. But when we asked about it, the doctor replied, I admit it's unusual to breastfeed a child at that age, but it's not likely that it will hurt him. Am I unreasonable to think a teenage boy doesn't belong anywhere near his mother's breasts? Please help me learn to accept this or get my wife to rethink it. She has agreed to listen to your advice. Signed, an unreasonable husband. Now, this is man court, okay?
Fucking hell.
This is man court. Just let me read a little bit of her reply. This is Annie.
Oh, no, well, maybe, do you want to, should we do ours and then do hers?
All right.
Because that'll be funny. All right, so you go first.
That'll be funny. Well, me go first. I just read all that. You go.
All right, I need
water. I need my medicine.
All right. He's an idiot. And he needs to put his foot down, all right? Fuck me. Why wouldn't he just go and I would just look my wife in the face, not get really close, or not really close, but, like look her in the face, try not to look at her breasts because that's what I do. Sadly, it's a twitch. I've got Tourette's. Anyway, I'd look at her face and I'd say, listen to me. Let's just think this through. Our son is 13 years old. He's on the football team and someone says, hey, Travis, how's your mummy's titties? I hear you're breastfeeding again. So just try and visualize what would then happen. There's probably 20 angry young men in the room and Travis in the hall. What's going to happen? He's going to get the shit beat out of him and it's your fault. What are you fucking thinking? How could you even think that was a good idea? But he's not going to say that. He's going to go with it.
No.
So he's not a man. He's not a man.
No, well, the thing is, he's not a man because he's written to this fucking Annie to ask advice instead of just going, I'd be like...
writing to us.
Yeah, I'd be like, what, if it was me, I'd be like, what? What the fuck is going on here? I'd be like, this isn't happening.
Yeah.
If you want to do it, both of you fuck off and get a hotel room. That's my answer. He's not a man.
God, Jesus.
Put your foot down straight away.
That's harsh. No, I agree. You have to, I can't even see where this is coming from. I mean, how that, I don't know. Anyway. All right. What does Annie say? Not that I really care, but anyway. What does she say?
She says, yes, of course there is a sexual component.
Yeah.
Even if it's subconscious and unintentional.
I don't think it's subconscious. I think it's right out there. I think it's right out there.
And you know what? I think Travis has got a little camera set outside, so when he's sucking on his mum's titties,
Can you just read out what Anna says? All right,
it's going
Annie
straight
says.
To.
I don't want to think about it.
Yeah, you're looking it up now. Right. We guarantee. Annie guarantees female breasts are on his mind. Mum should not let him practice on her.
Oh,
it creates all kinds of physical sensations and attachment, not only for him, but for Mum.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. All right.
Simply tell Travis.
Oh, yeah. How do you get him out of it? Yeah.
This is what babies do.
Yeah. And you're not a baby?
Yeah, basically.
Fucking hell. Yeah, I never thought of that. What would you...
You can discuss this with Travis's pediatrician or the police.
What?
That's what she says.
The police?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So go to the cops, mate. Go to the cops. Fuck the pediatrician. He's already told you it's all right. The pediatrician's probably in on it. It's probably his idea.
The pediatrician is the one who needs the cops need to visit him.
It's his OnlyFans. The pediatrician's OnlyFans.
Oh.
Not a man. None of them. Travis is not a man. The dad's not a man.
All right.
The pediatrician's not a man.
Fuck. They're all no, definitely.
The mum's not a man.
Case closed. Kaboom.
Case closed.
Kaboom. All right, but that's not the most disturbing one. The most disturbing one was the mother kicked out of KFC for breastfeeding her 42-year-old son. Did you read that one?
Did I read that one?
I didn't even read it.
No, I didn't read that one.
I didn't read it.
Didn't you?
I didn't read it. No, fucking hell. I'm very sensitive, Duke. I'm very sensitive. It doesn't take much to fuck up a good night's sleep. Let me tell you.
This mother,
Yeah.
76.
Yeah.
76. She was asked to leave a KFC restaurant when she began breastfeeding her 46-year-old son, Michael.
Michael. Wasn't Travis. Yeah.
Then she said to the local news, "It's my right as a mother to breastfeed my child."
Oh, my God. What has the world come to, Duke? What has the world come to? But
then she says, it's not my fault people don't appreciate and get insulted just because I decided to breastfeed my child a little longer than they did. A little longer? He's 42. 40 years longer. And KFC of all places.
What the fuck is a 76-year-old eating KFC for? God.
That's your question.
Yeah, that's the first thing I ask.
That's your fucking
What
question.
the fuck are you eating KFC? I bet you smoke as well, drink whiskey, smoke, and eat KFC. Fuck me. Oh, and then the breastfeeding issue. It's like, no, that is so disturbing. That is so.
So what do you think they had at KFC?
Nuggets, I'd say. That's what I'm thinking.
What goes best with milk?
Nuggets, I'm telling you.
Nuggets and milk.
A bucket of nuggets.
One customer said, "I felt like I was watching some type of fetish porno."
Well, see, you don't say things like that because that admits that you watch fetish pornos. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you don't say that. It's like, oh, I tasted it and it tasted like shit. It's like, oh, so what, you eat shit, so you know what shit tastes like.
That old fucking joke.
No, it's not a joke. It's real.
Oh,
so
okay.
you got to be, you can't say, oh, it reminded me of that fetish porno that I watched last night. You don't say shit like that. Come on. So what you say
We say shit like that all the time.
Yeah, but not at KFC.
And for those people that have written in saying we're too gross, I just want to let you know I'm sitting here naked right now.
Oh, fuck, that's gross. All right, what he should have said was that, I looked at what I saw in front of me was the most horrific thing that I have ever seen in my life.
No, you know what he should have said?
Yeah.
He should have said, what I saw was absolutely beautiful. It was nature. It's natural.
It was like a tree from heaven.
Yeah. It was natural. As I sat there eating my Zinger burger, I thought to myself...
For over an hour.
Yeah.
I thought, this zinger is the best zinger I've ever had.
I should have upsized.
Jesus.
But what I want to know is how can a 76-year-old still have breast milk?
Oh, God.
Is that even possible?
I don't know. I don't want to go.
Oh, you know what? Maybe because she's been pumping it for all those years. She's got the breast milk muscles,
Look,
they're in shape.
I don't think there's anything wrong with a 76-year-old woman expressing herself, but I just wanted to say that. I don't know. I think it's fucked up. The whole thing's fucked up, and I don't know. What about if, like, this is a what is this, ethical question, right? So you're in KFC.
Yes.
You're there with your accountant, and he's explaining how you're going to go to prison because you've defrauding the ATO for so many years, and then this happens, right? And then you're distracted, obviously, looking at it, and you're thinking, my God, I might cheat on my taxes, but that is just horrific. I've never seen anything more horrific. And then both of them, the mother and the son, have heart attacks and die, right? Because they've choked on the nuggets, right? So they're dead. So would you feel empathy or sympathy towards them? Or no, like this, honestly, would you think, oh, thank God they're dead?
I'd just walk up and say, well, they're not going to eat these and take the rest of the nuggets.
Well, that's good. All right. What else? Oh, I just wanted to ask, so for some bizarre reason, I've been coming across a lot of trans people. I don't know why. There's three. Where I work, or one place that I work, there are three. And I was just talking to. I don't know. It's one of those things, when. Anyway, and trans people when they're transitioning or whatever. I don't even know the terms. It changes so quickly, Duke. I can't even keep up with it. But they change their names, right?
Yeah.
And I always I sometimes I think, I say, how would you pick a name? Because you're given a name.
Be a girl.
Well, no, you're given a name when you're born. You don't have any choice, right? Yeah. And then now it's I'm transitioning. Either I'm going male or I'm going female or whatever. I'm going to change my name. So I was thinking, what name would you choose? I got to think of a name. So you can't be called...
you're saying if I transition into a woman, what name would I choose?
No, Easy. If you transitioned into a man, what name would you choose? You idiot.
Easy. If I was transforming.
Yeah.
What's the same thing, isn't it? Transforming, transition.
I don't know. I don't even know. It's called something else now.
Transformers.
Yeah.
If I was transitioning, easy.
Really? Easy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Edna.
That's good.
Edna.
But then what would your nickname be? Oh, no, because when you're a girl, you don't have nicknames, do you? Only boys, only men have nicknames, don't they? Yeah. So Edna, that's great.
Edna.
Yeah.
Well, you don't hear that name anymore. Last time I heard that name, I was like 5, and it was at a funeral. It was at Edna's funeral.
Were you breastfeeding?
I was trying to breastfeed from Edna with the open coffin.
Oh, God. Gee. Oh, she died. Edna
but my
died.
brother bought some KFC.
Beat you to it. No, beat you to it. Your brother beat you to it. What was I going to say?
Edna, what's your name?
Dorothy. I'd go with Dorothy.
Fucking hell, we're a couple of old sluts, aren't we, Edna and Dorothy?
Oh, yeah, I never thought of it like that. No, I thought Dorothy because of Wizard of Oz. Traveling.
Let's go fucking play the pokies.
The bowl.
Dot. That's short for Dorothy. Dot. Yeah, go on, Dot. Let's go fucking play the pokies and see if we can fucking get some young cunts to breastfeed, eh?
Okay, Eddie. Can we use your pension card for the taxi? Your voucher.
Fucking again.
You'll use your voucher.
You're going to have to give him a gummy.
I'm saving my vouchers up. I'm saving my vouchers
You're going to have to give him a gummy, you old cunt. Yeah, we'd make good old women, wouldn't we?
No, we wouldn't.
I've got a historical text.
Oh, good. Let's do that. I like those.
Historical text. Okay, this time we're in prehistoric times.
Prehistoric times.
You
Yeah.
are Leon, the cave salesman.
Oh.
So you're selling caves.
Well, this is so apt because Raquel Welch died a couple of days ago, and she was in, what was it, 300 million BC or whatever that
Something like that. But
yeah,
she's another celebrity I thought was already dead. There's all these celebrities I'm going, what? They were alive yesterday?
Okay, so I'm the cave salesman.
Yeah, you're the cave salesman.
I could do that too.
Right. And
look, it's a little bit moist now, but
that's what she said.
You get used to it, and in summer it's actually quite good having a wet ceiling.
So you're Leon, the cave salesman. You're working for these. Well, your clients are cave people, of course.
Yeah.
They want too much for their cave. They want a mammoth. They want a mammoth for their cave.
So this is a listing. This is a new listing, is it?
So they want a mammoth for their cave. No, it's not a new listing. They want a mammoth for their cave. You've been trying to sell this place for 6 months. People are just, people are offering saber-toothed tigers. You're not getting a fucking mammoth, man. You're not getting a mammoth. All of a sudden, you see a group of monkeys and they're dragging a mammoth along. They're coming up to the cave.
Yeah.
So you text your clients and say, monkeys are coming with a mammoth. I think I've got it sold, blah, 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 blah. You get a text back. Yeah. It goes, ooh, ooh. And you have a look and it says.
that's the text noise.
Yeah. So you get a text back and it says, we no sell to monkeys. We hate monkeys.
Monkeys, yeah.
And then the monkey comes up to you and in sign language, saying, here's your mammoth, put up the sold sign, we're moving in. What do you do?
Fuck, that's a hard one because that happens quite a lot, actually.
In prehistoric times, yeah.
Well, no, it happens now. It happens now. People were renting. I used to rent out rooms and I had strict conditions years ago of who I could rent to and who I couldn't. Fuck, it's always difficult.
How do you break the news to the monkeys?
No, you don't. So what you do is what I text back says I text back to the monkey.
No, the monkeys are there. They're at the door. They've dragged a mammoth to the cave and said, put the sold sign up.
So has the people already have the people already seen the monkeys? They know.
No, have you not fucking listened to a word I said? You texted them. You texted the cave people and said a group of monkeys have come with a mammoth. I think we've sold the place, and then they've messaged you back and said we're not selling a monkey.
Yeah. So the cave people the people who own the cave haven't seen the monkeys yet, face to face. They're not there.
No.
Wow, easy. All right. So what I do is I go to the monkey and I say, listen, I've got some issues with the tenants. With the owners, they're a bit, a bit funny.
Racist. They're racist.
They're fucking racist. I know you really want this. Look, give me a bunch of bananas. So the monkeys
sweeten the deal.
Give me the bananas, right? So what? It said, just run with me, and we'll make this happen because I know I can see you in this cave, and I know this is going to happen, right? So then what I do is because I'm a real estate agent, I know hookers, right? As you'd imagine, right? So I go and get this hooker friend of mine, and I say, look, I got a big hand of bananas here. I need you to pretend to be the owner of the mammoth, right? And she goes, ooh, yeah, no worries, right? So then I text back to the owners, and I go, sorry, misunderstanding. Woman who owns the mammoth also owns the monkeys, and she's got a bad back. That's why she couldn't drag the mammoth. And
monkeys are her slave.
Monkeys. The monkeys work for her. So good to go. Bang, sealed. Deal sealed for about 12 bananas or 8.
But then the husband turns up who owns the cave.
No, he sees the hooker. The hooker's there.
Yeah, and he recognises her.
So,
ooh.
So,
and grabs her by the hand, bends her over, and pumps her.
Now, look, we had a perfectly reasonable story, and now you've just gone into fantasy land.
Just say what all my wives have said before. I fucked the whole thing.
You're looking over the fence, but you can't get to the rotary hoist, and you've just fucked it all. All right, but no, that's how it would go.
Good. That's brilliant.
Because that's a deal is a deal, and you got to get it over the line. All deals must get over the line. And I need the what would my commission be? What do you think when I sold the cave?
A tusk.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's balls. The mammoth's balls.
Oh no, the sack. And that I could use that as a suitcase for when I fly. When I'm going on the back of the pterodactyl. Or whatever, and I could just put all my skins in the ball sack, and that'd be good actually. Yeah.
Excellent.
Right. Okay, so woman earning...
Woman makes 242 Ks in pound, so that's double that. So that's fucking, like $500,000 a year by selling jizzy jewelry made with real semen.
Yeah. Well, it's bodily fluids, and she includes semen and stuff like that.
Yeah, but it says Amanda Booth, 33, was already making jewelry, including earrings and necklaces made out of breast milk. This is your fucking
area of expertise. Yes.
Dead people's ashes.
Oh, that's interesting. So, can you actually sell dead people's ashes? Oh, I always wondered that.
Well, she probably makes it for, like, old Edna up the road, whose best mate Dot died. And, I want something to fucking remember her by. And she go, I can make you a
clit ring. A clit ring.
A clit ring out of her ashes.
Wow.
Ask Leon now. Ask Leon now. Ask Leon now, ask Leon now.
Anita Pollard doesn't say where she's from.
Sweden, I think.
Sweden. Mm. Anita Pollard asks, what do God and the devil look like?
What do God and the devil look like? Anything you want them to look like. That's it. It's very simple, isn't it?
Jesus Christ.
What?
I'll tell you what God looks like, mate. God looks like, if he's a God of this world, right? The God of this world.
Yeah.
He is about 5'2".
Yeah.
He's got a comb over. He's got a gold tooth.
Yeah. And he used to run the fruit shop down the road.
And he wears a old tweed jacket.
Yeah.
And he's got a Beretta in his pocket. That's what fucking God looks like. I'll tell you what the devil looks like.
A Beretta, hold on, you mean as in a pistol?
Yeah, a gun.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know you knew what a Beretta was.
And I'll tell you what the devil looks like.
Yeah.
One thing I can say for certain, the devil would have a shaved cunt. And probably looks like Pamela Anderson.
Oh, I love Pamela Anderson.
Yeah, but the devil has to be, everyone thinks of, the pitchfork and horns. The devil has to come in a pleasing form to tempt you.
Oh, well, I wouldn't need to be tempted. But anyway, I can see that. Yeah, okay. So Pamela Anderson, yep.
Yeah, this is your question, not my question.
Well, no, I don't. I think it's anything you want it to be because I don't.
Okay, so what do you want it to be? What do you want God to look like?
Yeah, no, what God looks like. If God existed, I think it'd be like a midget wrestler. He'd just be a midget wrestler, and he would just be talking stuff, and then you'd sort of be ignoring him, and then he'd come up and he'd just pin you down, and he'd put you in a double backflip, holdover, whatever, comb over, whatever it is, and then squeezing, going, like that. Yeah, all right, I'm listening.
So he's a all powerful God.
Very small person.
All right, what about?
Yeah,
devil.
Pamela Anderson, but in a bikini, not a G-string bikini, just a nice normal bikini from the 60s or 60s something.
With a shaved cunt.
Yes, well, she's already shaved it for you, so unless we die years apart, it's not going to grow back, is it?
All right, everyone.
All right, I'm going. I can't stand it anymore.
I'm surprised you lasted this long.
Yeah, so am I. All right, thanks for listening.
Thank you, everyone. See you later.
Bye.